Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the long, dark morning show. Or should that be the long, dark breakfast show? I'm not entirely sure. I know it's very early for most of my watchers. So, a brief recap. Yesterday was the first day where I was using the Tales from the Far Territory downloadable content. I think I've inadvertently called it Tales from the Far Land in the description. I'll correct that later. My memory is not necessarily the best. Tales from the Far Land actually would probably be a pretty good name for a Minecraft live stream. But I've never travelled as far as that. So, a couple of interesting things yesterday. Obviously, we have the new DLC, we have the new game content, which I am in the process of exploring. Now, the original intent, of course, was to head to Bleak Inlet, and I was getting ready for that. Bit distracted by the new game mechanics, because they're interesting. However, I got trampled by a moose yesterday. Now, that means my carrying capacity is down 10 kilograms, and I can't climb so much anymore, and in order to get to Bleak Inlet, I've got to do some climbing. So I'm stuck, more or less, until my ribs heal. On the other hand, that does give me the opportunity to talk to the trader, which we did last night, to investigate the possibilities of the recipes that are now available to me, and this sort of thing. The good news is the boring part of hunting the moose, that is cooking all the meat, was done yesterday, so we shouldn't have to do that today. And having said all that, let's be about it and see what happens. Oh, yes, he's panting a lot because he's got broken ribs. Which is a little irritating, it has to be said. So things I kind of would like to do include hunting ptarmigan. Oh, drat, I forgot the fact that I am suffering from cabin fever. What's my cabin fever situation like? Not too bad. Okay, I can fix that later. As you can see, I've got a fair amount of time left before my ribs are healed. I'm just checking to make sure I'm not muted. It's always embarrassing when you start a live stream and you realize that you're still muted. So what do I need to do? Well, apart from recover and avoid the wolves and everything else, I still need to repair my bearskin coat, and I wasn't actually intending spending all that much time here, but I may now have little choice. But my bearskin coat is my cured bearskin is at a different location. Right. The important thing to remember, I have dropped some of my heavier stuff here which hopefully I won't need. At least I've got a few days without moose involvement. So there are some things I would like to do though. I'd like to find salt, just because I haven't found salt previously. Yeah, as you can see, I have a surfeit of moose and animal fat. So I'm in a moderately safe position right here, because yesterday I shot the roving wolf, and as I say, the moose that spawned over here, which had the great good fortune to die in a moderately convenient location. In fact, it died just over there. Deer on the lake. I am told that I can collect salt from the rocks near the ocean, so that is certainly something I would like to try. I'm a little overloaded. Not too bad. So let's have a little mosey on down and see if we can find salt. Anybody got any idea where I can find salt? I mean, I was told on the rocks, salt deposits on the rocks, which is useful to know. But I don't know which rocks, and I don't wish to get into another running battle with those wolves. I've already had one of those. Well, let's amble over this way a bit. There's another bunch of wolves over here, although I'm not seeing them at present. Oh, I forgot to ask, or did I? I don't remember. I hope everyone's day is going well. Yeah, there's two of the wolves over there. That there, I believe, is a fire. I set out on the ice at one point to do some judicious harvesting and keep the wolves at bay. Easy to forget just how creepy those wolf howls are. I have a feeling I probably need to be further over that way on one of the islands. But still, this is supposed to be ocean, so I suppose in principle I should be able to find salt anywhere. The implication is that it should be gatherable in large quantities. I understand that to make the meat curing box, I need something like 8 kilograms of salt, which tends to imply that there's a lot of it. Now in reality, of course, if you were by the ocean like this and you wanted to get salt, you could just boil away the water. I once did an experiment as a very, very young, curious child. I would have been 8 or 9, and I was curious to see how much salt there was in regular fresh water. And so I did actually do an experiment where I literally, with my mother's assistance, boiled up a bunch of water and boiled it dry. And the result was a significant deposit of salt in the bottom of the saucepan at the end of the process. It was quite surprising just how much salt there is even in fresh water. There's an experiment I haven't thought of in a very long time. In case you weren't watching yesterday, the cougar is turned on. I am assured, however, that there is no cougar in the coastal highway, and that you do get a cutscene showing the cougar when you enter regions where there is a cougar, which is nice. And given that I don't think cougars have been necessarily known for inhabiting literally on the coast, I suppose that's not unreasonable. Oh, that grunting is going to royally irritate me. See if it's okay. No, I swear visibility is closing in. Not the best of conditions to be wandering around in. I can't remember whether I've actually been here. Well, I've obviously mapped it, but I don't remember if I've actually been inside any of these houses, so let's have a little look. Oh yeah, obviously I've been in here. That answers that question. There is, I suppose, the possibility... Oh, look at that. A carrot. Yeah, the DLC has obviously given me more stuff to look for. I've got a few other ingredients back at the garage. Oh, I haven't checked here. Just realised, I think to make the meat preservation box, I think I need woodworking tools, and I think I do have woodworking tools, but they are back at Pleasant Valley. I don't think I've got any with me. A lone carrot. Oh, this is a useful place to hole up. They have a nice fireplace. Yeah, that grunting is really going to irritate me. Well, spring is definitely here now. In northern England. We went above 20 degrees centigrade yesterday, and I think the day before. It's actively warm outside, which is very pleasant. So I suppose what I'm doing here is hunting ingredients. I don't remember seeing that before. Anybody got any decent ingredients here? Would appear not, assuming of course that they have put ingredients in the usual rational places. For various values of rational, of course. Good thing about being on the coast is that it does make it a little bit easier to navigate. If I just follow the coastline, I'll find my way back. But I am not so happy about vanishing away from something nice and identifiable. So we'll stick to the coastline and hope I don't encounter anything untoward. Yeah, like another moose. Or a bear. Actually, I know where the bear is. It's over there somewhere. Definitely could use some rifle ammunition. I tend to reserve it for moose and high-stress bear. Yeah, I made a grave miscalculation yesterday when I went after the moose. I thought maybe I was in a safe position, and I wasn't. Or at least not safe enough. mental note to self, I definitely need to do something about the cabin fever. Well, the good news is I'm not stinky. So my understanding is the only place you can directly trade with the trader is here. There's a house somewhere over there with a green box, and I don't think that possibility exists anywhere else except the coastal highway. Of course, it sort of begs the question as to where the trader actually is. Because if you're going to trade with him, he's got to come all the way down here, pass through the wolf packs, avoid the bear, and obviously he does so in a fashion that is quiet and unobtrusive. And there's home. Well, not exactly, it's... If it was the middle of a blizzard and I was following the coastline, I could find this. Well, visibility's improving. Okay. I haven't damaged myself by sleeping overnight, so that should be fixable this evening. I don't want to get into a fight with wolves at the moment. I'm getting to the point now where I'm awfully tempted to take a shot at the deer, but that would be a really unfortunate thing to do just because I can. What else do I need? I think I've got cured maple. I need birch saplings, because allows me to make more arrows. And if I can find ptarmigan, well, I've got fire-hardened arrows on me. Oh, grief. I'm very glad there's no heart monitor in this game, because my heartbeat just kicked up a bit there. The other thing I need to try and do is figure out a suitable location so that the next time the moose spawns, and if I elect to hunt it, a good spot where it won't be able to get hold of me. Now, I'm told it is there are ways of getting up onto the roof of something like this, which would be very useful, except for the fact there doesn't appear to be a way for me to do it. Yeah, because the moose spawned pretty much over here. I did wonder, it has to be said, whether or not I could actually hunt it sort of wedged in behind this tractor, but my feeling is probably not, because it could always approach from me that way. I thought I was going to be safe up here. This is actually where I hunted the moose last time. I was sort of under the impression that maybe if I was on the rock I might be safe. In fact, you can see the bit where I got trampled. But the simple answer appears to be no. No, it actually came round and managed to get up this way, so this is not sufficiently secure. I did eventually sort of hunker down here, but honestly I think I had an arrow or two in it and a bullet or two, so I finally killed it pretty much there. Not what you would call a good... Ooh, this is interesting. Can I get... Oh, look at this. Ah, now, this has possibilities. This has distinct possibilities. I mean, assuming, of course, that the moose doesn't find some way to negotiate around here and do the fiddly bits. But if I could hunt from up here, that would make life so much more convenient, don't you think? I didn't know I could actually get up onto the roof here. I must remember that. Right, mental note to self. How did I do that? Sort of come round here, scoochy, scoochy, and... Oops. Yeah, there we go. That's relatively straightforward. Okay, that is very good to know and somewhat reassuring. See how that works out for me if there is a next time. Yeah, because the moose starts over there and then came sort of down this way over to there. And this would be a good spot, I think. Where else can I get to that might be inaccessible? Obviously can't get up here. Ooh, have I? Okay, I can't get into the basement there. I've probably checked before, I've just forgotten. Now, this doesn't strike me as being a particularly great location. If I can get up here that easily, I'm sure the moose can. But maybe, nope. But this might work, actually. Oh, if I could sort of make my way up here. Yeah. This might make a halfway decent moose hunting spot. Oh no, I think it would be able to come up this way, wouldn't it? Well, has to be said, the next time I do hunt the moose, I'll be in a different position. So, from what I understand, the trader's box is on the dock over there, although most people watching this probably know that better than I do. And there should be a bear over here too. Last time I hunted the bear in this region, I was actually in that hut, and I was able to lure the bear in by loading myself down with fresh fish, and I was literally able to plink it with an arrow and then retreat into the hut, and then the next day it was dead. I'm trying to remember if that was before or after I had wiped out the wolf population here. I suspect it was afterwards, so I was able to make the journey back and forth without attracting undue attention. Actually, that reminds me, now that I've got access to the trader, I believe you can get access to wolfskin pants, can't you? That might be useful to have. Don't feel like pushing my luck too long up here, still. Definitely have to go on a bit of a fishing expedition while I'm recovering. See if I can remember how to get back up onto this roof just so that I can do it again easily. Oh yeah. Yeah, there's no problem at all. Not sure how a bear would respond, but the good news is, as I say, if I'm going to hunt the bear, I'll do it the same way I did last time. I wonder if wolves can get up here. I'm pretty certain if I was standing on one of the cars, they couldn't. There was a car in Pleasant Valley that I used to hunt wolves from, and they never attempted to attack me on the car. Let's go and actually, I can do it here. I should be relatively safe. Let's have a look, see what I can. Let's see what I can. Okay. Broth. Okay, this is why I need salt. And I need ptarmigan. Okay, cooking oil. I do have that. I think I'll go make some cooking oil. Porridge. I've got oats, actually. I do have oats. I've got oatmeal flour, but I need to make broth, and for broth I need salt and ptarmigan. Okay, so I do need to get that. Broth appears to be a fairly significant thing. What else have we got? Well, let's go see how the mechanism works for making oil. If you could find potatoes, you could make some dynamite chips. French fries for the non-British watching. Alright, let's do a couple of things. Let's first of all go and liberate some wood. He's going to complain in a moment. And you do get quite a lot of fat.
If I can drop any of this gear.
Let's go see what I can do with... Oops. I forgot something, didn't I? Oh no, I'm good. Okay, let's see how this works. So, what am I doing? Alright, so we'll start a fire, because that seems like a reasonable place to start. Alright. Cook. Cooking oil. Look at that. That's how that works. Where's my other pot? Oh, I have it on me, don't I? It sounds like he's hammering nails into something, which is kind of strange. No. I've used up all my animal fat. How about that? Well, I've got cooking oil. I suppose I should put it away somewhere. Look at this! Lots of cooking oil. No idea what I'm going to do with the carrots. Drop the fat outside, I guess. Oh, I can eat it on its own. Well, that's interesting. But that makes sense, of course. But it's nice to know that is a thing. Many thanks to everybody who introduced me to the concept of eating regularly in the game. I spent forever basically gaming the system so that I would only eat at night, because I had absolutely no idea that if you keep your calorie level at a certain condition, you get another 10 kilograms of carrying capacity, which is of course a profoundly useful thing to have. So I suppose I'm going to spend the night in the car, aren't I? Do I have everything I need for that? Yes, I do. Actually, there is a solid reason for getting ptarmigan, apart from the fact that you want the meat and the down. Wouldn't mind stuffing a sleeping bag with down. That would be useful to have. Oh, yes, but of course, to sleep in the car, I probably ought to get my... Oh, no, actually, I can sleep in the car without the sleeping bag, can't I? I can actually do that. That is a thing. But I will take it with me anyway. Well, there's the radio that wasn't here the last time I was here, mainly because I didn't have the downloadable content. And mill flour, and I think I've got some oats up here somewhere. Well, let's at least see if we can't get rid of our... Let's take a nap. Last time I slept in the car, I woke up to... Alright, I want to see, it has to be said, I want to go over the trades with the... with the trader here, see what it takes.
What's the latest? Some good stuff. Sometimes not.
Alright. Now, of course... Oh, this is different. Yeah, it's not really something I need. Cooking oil, of course, I've got. Old mill flour. Alright, yeah, that actually could be handy. Revolver ammunition. Don't need revolver ammunition. Rifle ammunition I could use. 4 cured hides. Okay, so I do need ptarmigan for that. I wouldn't mind getting some rifle ammunition. Oh, yes, I do want that. Yes. I do want that. I have a car battery. I have 8 cloth. I just need the lamp oil. And I think I might have that. Okay, let's try this. Okay. So, car battery, 8 cloth, Now I'm going to have to refresh my memory. Uh, I've got a car battery though. I do know that much. Or I can get one. Car battery, 8 cloth, and what was it? Oh, lamp oil. 3 litres of lamp oil. I need to make a note of that. Well, that's interesting. My frame rate's dropped. Oh, it's probably because of the Aurora. I thought I was normally running at a pretty steady 120 frames a second. Okay. Oh, does it, Joe? Oh, thank you. I'll have a look at that in a second. But I just found he has the recipe for making wolfskin pants, so I want that. How are you today, Joe? Okay, what we got? So that... no. Cooking pot recipes, skillet recipes... Where do I find I'm not seeing anything to do with trading here. Oh, wait a second, filters, no, that's filters. Yes, unfortunately, Joe, as we get older, things start to ache more. And not too bad. I think I'm throwing off the side effects of the medication I was on. Hopefully I can go swimming again tomorrow, which will be very nice. So, maybe you can help me. Where's, you say there is trade shop in the inventory in its own tab. Let's have a look, see. Honestly, I am not seeing it, I'm afraid. Oh, in the journal. Okay. Alright, let's have a little look in our journal. Journal. Ah! Oh, look at that. Active trade. Lamp oil, car battery, 8 cloth. I might have enough amp oil. I might be able to do that one straight off, actually. Yep, you were absolutely right. That was very useful. Thank you. Makes sense. No, don't want to destroy it. That would have been embarrassing. Alright, let's see how much I've got of that. Alright, let's tidy up a bit. Excuse me while I hum and haw to myself. I was looking to dump stuff, wasn't I? Let's see, I can get rid of that. Okay, so I do have some lantern fuel. Let's have a look, see what I've got. Could have sworn I had a jerry can somewhere. Or two. Oh, look at this. Oh yes, that's right, I have 24 more rounds of ammunition there. A bit more. A bit more. How much lantern fuel? Oh, there's my cured maple sapling. I can make another bow if I have to. Oh yes, look at that. I've got more than enough. I can, in fact. I have something I'm curious about now that I think about it. Can I? No, I can only drop it. Alright. Let's see, how much... How's everyone's arithmetic? 1.22 plus... So that's... That's what? 0.9... Yes, in fact that's where I got all my lantern fuel from. That's all from fishing. So I'm just trying to do some mental arithmetic to see if I've got 3 litres immediately available. 0.47, 0.46, that's 0.8, 0.9, 3. .97. That's about what? 1.27. 2.27. 2. Doesn't really matter. Seeing as I already have a jerry can with enough in it. So there's 3 litres of that. Let's go stick that by the door so that I can remember. Eight cloth. How much cloth have I got on me? Well, that's 5. And I'm pretty certain I can scrape up some more. What am I prepared to sacrifice? That's 6. No, I'm not going to get rid of those. 6. Makes me wish I hung on to all those odds and ends of clothing. Seven, 8. Good morning, Anna. I'm in the process of trying to get the recipe for wolfskin pants. And I have enough lantern fuel, and I have enough cloth, and I think I know I can get a car battery. Look at me, I'm getting positively industrious. So that's 3 litres of lantern oil, that's 8 cloth, and I need a car battery. Let's go find a car battery. Yeah, not going anywhere in this, but let's have a look-see. I know. There was a car around here I could raid for the battery. I know there was... Oh, I already got it. I've also rendered the animal fat down to oil. I've been a busy little bee. Where did I put my car battery? If anybody sees a car battery go scrolling by, please let me know. Alright, where did I put my car battery? Yes, but I know I saw one and I didn't get the battery out of it, so I guess what I could do is just head along the road. I know there was one. There definitely was a battery somewhere, and I thought it was nearby. Yes, you did indeed. Could have sworn there was one. It must be further along the coast, I'd guess. But I could be wrong. How come I never saw that pry bar before?
Feels like a lot of gear.
Right. Car battery. Yeah, you're probably right. Back where the bear skin is. It does not matter. I found one. So, that's my wolfskin pants. I did. I did indeed. Let us see. Is there any particular rule about cooking food, like this, for example? Is it simply a case of you save it for emergencies, or do you just, is there any benefit to it compared with, say, a kilogram of meat? Because I could make porridge. Oh no, that's not really much. That's not really a huge benefit. What's the best? Yes, the Misanthropes Island, far side dock. Go to the green box. I think I got that right, didn't I? Definitely need ptarmigan, if only so that I can make broth, just in case I feel like doing this. Doesn't seem to be much point in some of this stuff, to be honest. And what's the best food they've got? Oh, rosehip pie, good for headaches. Oh, is it? I think my cooking skills at max anyway, so did I not have a pry bar on me? How can I be walking around without a pry bar? It's most unusual. Maybe it's like saying, why am I walking around without a hacksaw? Which I seem to be doing quite frequently. Alright. So next time we get a break in the weather, I go and make the trade. And it is... okay, I've been streaming for an hour, which means it's the obligatory go exercise my bladder. So I will go do that, and I will be back in about 3 minutes, maybe 4 minutes. So don't go anywhere. I will see you all shortly. And I'm back. Interesting technical observation. I'm pretty certain the DLC does impact your frame rate. Normally, I run at a rock steady 120 frames a second, and I think it's been consistent the entire time. But with the DLC, I am now noticing that, yeah, you do have frame rate drops, which is interesting. Right, that's everything. Oh, this is going to be a long and unpleasant journey. Not looking forward to this at all. It's, what am I going to do while the weather's howling around outside? I think we're going to have to do some make work while this is on. I will, at the very least, cook up some water. I have more than enough wood for that. Probably carrying too much charcoal as usual. Yes, I think 2.8 kilograms of charcoal is a bit excessive. Oops. Hang on. Oh. I don't know why I have all those sticks there. I've got 15 sticks in here if I need them. So I suppose I was just being optimistic. Don't need the accelerant. And my poor fire striker is on the way out. What can I do? Pass the time. I really ought to take the rifle with me. How many wolf pelts do I have? I could have sworn I had a few. I do. 1, 2. Oh. 1, 2, 3 plus this one. And once I get that recipe, I should be able to make wolfskin pants. For whatever benefit that is. What have I got in here? Why did I put a piece... Oh, look! I have arrow shafts. Alright, let's reconstitute some of my arrows. Oh, that's all my arrows up to date. 60 tells you how much shooting I've been doing. Oh, I better check on the water. I just forgot about that. Ah, that was silly. Oops. keep me going for a while. I must admit, I thought I had more wolf pelts than that. Have I only killed... Oh, no, have I only killed 4 wolves in this area? Oh no, I never got all the pelts, did I? But I could have sworn I had more wolf pelts. Okay, I now got to double check, because I'm no longer trusting my dubious memory. Oh, one thing I should check out is, what is the crafting recipe for a travois? What do I need for that? Cured deer hide, cured gut. Oh, okay. I do need 4 cured maple sapling. Alright. That's it. I was hoping I misremembered. Apparently I did not. Ah, I do have quality tools too. Got them stashed away in here. It's one of those things I always forget about. Doesn't matter. I needed some way to pass the day. Is there some... Hang on a second. Oh, okay. Never mind. Interesting that it says output to speakers when it's actually outputting to my earbuds. Oh, right. One can only hope that the weather... Oh, yes, Anna, I was going to show you. Earlier on, I decided to see whether there was a place I could better shoot the moose from. And it seems... If I can find it... Oh, you're kidding me. I can get on top of this roof here. What do we think? I mean, given the fuss I have to getting up here, I have a suspicion that this might be a good place to hunt the moose from next time. I'll certainly give it a try. What do we think? Because the moose was literally right over there. This would be a good spot. I could throw arrows at it all day from here. Yes, but you see, I didn't know you could get up here. I don't know. I mean, in reality, I'm sure if a moose desperately wanted to get onto this roof at me, it probably could, but I'm not sure. Yeah. So yes, going up there was a bad mistake, but here, yeah, but the bear, let's face it, if I'm going to hunt the bear again, which I probably will, that hut is the best place to do it. So... Did you? I am so sorry. I apologize, Anna. I must have missed the point. It's kind of difficult, even though I now have chat on its own separate window and it's nice and big, and I don't have to look at the YouTube chat or the other chat. It's still, I do miss stuff, to which I apologize. Oh yeah. I don't think the bear comes all this way, does he? Unless I lure him in. Right, with a bit of luck, we'll go to make the trade tomorrow. I'm afraid I think I qualify as a new player still. and the downloadable content. Oh, it does. Ooh. I've never seen it that way, but okay, that's good to know. I've got food for the night. I've got water. Of course, the fact that there's a sort of 30-second delay between me saying something and you responding, or you saying something and then I'm 30-45 seconds off into whatever I was doing, and then I look and see, oh, oops, should have seen that half a minute ago. I can tell you, Anna has a lot more hours in the game than I do. I think everybody does. According to Steam, where's Steam? I think I'm about 200 odd hours of actual gameplay total. So. Yeah, let's see what the weather's like. Oh, it's not too bad. This is quite acceptable. My only concern at this point is carrying another 20 kilograms of weight with me, which is going to take forever to get there. That is my major concern. It's going to take forever. How much longer until my ribs are healed? 44 more hours. I'm of two minds. If I were to head off now, well, not right this split second, it's going to take me forever to crawl across the ice, carrying all this stuff, making my very slow way pass between two sets of wolves. Or I could wait till my ribs heal, I can carry more, and I can make faster progress. Anybody got any opinions? You see, Joe, everybody watching has more time in game than I do. Well, let's have a little look. Is there anything I can do to somewhat mitigate the amount of weight I'm carrying? I mean, I won't take the rifle. Yeah, I really don't... I mean, it's going to be slow enough as it is. Really not happy about the idea of having to be too slow. Oh, that meat looks absolutely terrible. Yes. Oh. Yeah, but if I drop everything... If I drop everything, then I've got... Yeah, it makes life difficult. I would have to basically drop most of my clothes, because these are the heavy items. And these are, you know, all my clothes are the heavy stuff. I could drop this. Yeah, it's these. This is 5 kilograms. And these two between them have probably kept me alive or relatively safe. I'm very tempted just to go for it. because I don't want to get caught out. Well, let's have a look, see how much this affects me.
I can barely walk with this much gear.
Yeah, he's going to take his sweet time about going anywhere. Let's have a little experiment. I like my bearskin coat, and the bearskin coat helps protect me from the wolves. And I will have to pass between 2 wolf packs in the process. Yeah, but that's only a kilogram or so. I mean, it literally doesn't weigh anything. And if I've learned anything is that, okay, I could get rid of this, I could drop that. This I need, because I've been attacked too many times. See, most of this stuff is light. It's not until we get to... yeah, about this point. Is it? Doesn't allow me to change it. Oh, wait a second. $47. Don't think that changed, did it? Oh, you're quite right. Look at that. Not quite as warm, but slightly better protection.
Oh, this gear is slowing me down.
Let's try something. Ah, yeah, I do get a warmth bonus from wearing it though. Yeah, I was mostly going for warmth, I think. I didn't look at the protection part of it. Doesn't make a huge amount of difference, to be honest. Yeah, that's a lot of weight. I can't be expected to remember everything.
It's starting to weigh me down.
Yeah, it does give me a nice warmth bonus though. How many hours have I got till I've got 44 hours. That would mean probably, wow, 15 people watching. Hello everybody. I'm not sure that's necessary. Guess I'm going for it. Hello, big old boys.
This gear's starting to slow me down.
Well, from what I gather, Black Frost will be. Although I imagine it won't be shed, so it'll be, you have to set up a multiplayer game yourself, I imagine. Yeah, that's what they're saying. This is like threading the needle between two wolf packs. Got one over there, and one over there, and then the bear ahead somewhere. Next year, they're saying. I will certainly get it as soon as it comes out, assuming it runs on Linux. That's going to be my only... Oh, they didn't... Actually, do you know, I don't know if I'm running the Linux version of The Long Dark or the Windows version. Through a compatibility layer. Oh, there's the bear. Anybody want a nice bear skin? Well, here's a familiar position. We've been here before. Alright. Nice to see you again, Anna. Have a good rest of the day. I think this qualifies as me taking it easy, waiting for the bear to go so that I don't run into it without a rifle. Because his cave is right there. Uh, if one of the people or more would care to subscribe, that would push me up to 120. If somebody says something in chat right now and I don't respond, it's because I'm a little bit focused on that. Please don't turn round. Oh, thank you. Much appreciated. Of course, the minor problem is I've got to make my way over to the dock, and he is going, or it is going around that end of the island. Oh, there's the cave. At least they don't come in pairs. Hello, Mr. Brighthead. I'm making my way to the trader's box to make a trade. I'm trying to avoid the bear. And I have broken ribs, which is why I'm moving so slowly, carrying everything I need for the trade. Oh yes, absolutely. And right now it's on sale. I think it's a very good deal at the moment. In fact, the recent drop in price has resulted in, I think a few days ago, more people playing it at one time than at any point during the game. So there's been an upsurge of interest. Trying to remember where the dock is. Oh, there it is. This is where the trading box is, isn't it? Right. Let's head back. No, there will be next year. We are all waiting on Black Frost coming out next year sometime. Alright, let's see if we can avoid the bear. Oh, that was only moderately terrifying. Excuse me while my heart rate slows down. Must have been behind me. Well, I know it was behind me. I should have checked. That was foolishness. Oh, that literally... 20 people? Wow. Thank you very much, people. Oh, you got no idea. I think my heart just skipped a beat literally at that moment. Okay. Well, everything is about as functional as I can get it, unfortunately. Alright. Now that I'm not about to suffer from heart failure, oh, this is the base game. So what you're seeing is what you're... No, this isn't the base game. This is the base game plus the Tales from the Far Territories downloadable content. The base game is mostly what I've been streaming. Only since yesterday have I been streaming with the downloadable content as well. The regular base game is well worth playing on its own, in my opinion. The downloadable content throws in another Predator, optionally, and it gives you access to a few more resources and to the trader. In fact, that's literally just what I did. Was the trade I just did is not part of the base game, but I think, like I say, everything is on sale right now. And this is, I believe, still regarded as being sort of one of the best survival games out there. I think I've even seen it classed as survival horror. Well, again, the base game is worth getting. And even with the downloadable content, you know, that's still cheaper and offers as much gameplay as any AAA title. I mean, to my eyes, it still looks pretty good. The other thing about the game is that it's not hugely demanding of system requirements. I don't have a top-end system, and yet I'm mostly getting 120 frames ish with the graphics set to maximum, and I'm playing on a widescreen. This is 3440 by 1440 resolution, so you know, if you're playing on 2560 by 1440 or 1080p or even 1080p widescreen, you know, performance should be pretty good. I used to play this on oh grief, I used to play this on an old, must be 6, 7, 8 year old MacBook Air, and it would give me 30 or 40 frames a second on that. So you know, if you have an older system, bearing in mind this game was released in early access in 2014, it is not hugely demanding. So it's a lot to be said for it. You get a very, very good survival experience. If you want the horror aspect, arguably it gives you that as well. It is distinctly creepy and threatening and dangerous at times. So if you want the horror aspect, it's unquestionably there. It's just that the horrors are natural. You know, are you going to die of hunger? Are you going to die of thirst? Are you going to die of food poisoning? Are you going to die of infection? Are you going to get mauled by a bear, trampled by a moose, attacked by wolves? All of which I've had happen. It's not a fast-paced game by any means, but it is. I think it's a thoroughly brilliant game. I haven't got a huge amount of experience with other survival horror games, but this is much more my kind of survival horror than, you know, masked zombies and what have you. Oh, thanks, Anna. And you can, you know, you do have some genuinely challenging experiences. Yes, there is. I don't need it. There's a stag and there is a doe. But you do have some genuinely challenging experiences which are rewarding in and of themselves. What was it? 3 or 4 live streams ago. I've got a live stream entitled Never Give Up, where I got caught out in the open without a bedroll because I'd forgotten the bedroll and had to make my way through a blizzard. I thought it was dead. I thought the run was going to come to an end. And in the end decided, you know what? Let's just go for it. So I made my way through, and this was an adventure. This was, in the end, fun and terribly satisfying. And it took, what, an hour to do it? And I made my way from 2 regions over from where I am now, unable to see what I'm doing, through a blizzard, threatened by wolves, attacked and mauled by a bear, shot and killed the bear, although I didn't kill it immediately, but it left me alone. Then made it down to, and again, blizzard blew up, you can't see where I'm going. I'm having to guess my way downhill, and eventually made it down here and survived, to my complete astonishment. And yeah, there is a 6-part story. I think the last part might have just been released. I haven't played it. What is that one called? Wintermute? And I think I've got it, actually. Not sure. So there is a story mode, if you want that. And if you want, you know, and if you want different difficulty levels, you can definitely have that. I think I do have Wintermute, but I've never played it. Wintermute is the story mode, isn't it? I think I'm right in saying that. Yeah, but people have been waiting for story mode for how long now? I mean, that's been slowly progressing for years. But my understanding is essentially once the final part of story mode is released, then full attention is going to be paid to getting Black Frost out. At least that's my understanding. Yeah. So yeah, I think I've got Wintermute. I know it comes up as an option, so I think I've got it though. I probably got it back when I first got the game, but I've never played it. I ought to give some consideration if I can ever. Yes, but yeah, that is probably true. I just went full tilt into Sandbox. That was much more appealing to me. This isn't the easiest difficulty level, incidentally. This is the second easiest, Voyager. I don't think I've played the easiest at all. But this is challenging enough, as my watchers can attest. Especially if, like me, you are really not entirely certain what you are doing and what you can get away with. But ask Anna or any of the others about Interloper. Or Misery. It makes what I'm doing here seem trivial in comparison. I don't think you have to buy each episode separately. I think if you've bought Wintermute, then you get the whole thing, do you not? Still got 44 more hours. Oh, look at that. I'm down to only 32 kilograms. I ought to at some point watch people playing Misery. Right, what am I doing? Apart from chatting. Oh, I suppose actually it makes a change. I'm in a moderately safe place. I'm free to have a quick chat. Go watch the deer. Yeah, the DLC definitely has impacted the frame rate. Either that or my system's doing weird things. Hang on a second. No, you can't feed the deer, unfortunately. They feed you. But as you can see, I don't really need meat. What we can hope for today is that we get the Aurora tonight, and I can contact the trader, tell him, or whatever it is I'm supposed to do. I don't know what. Oh, that was for making snares, wasn't it? That's why I have that there. Actually, that's a thing. Given some of the trades require any pelt, some of them require fresh meat. Actually, I could possibly do that. Yeah. Next time I'll have a look. I could definitely do with some more rifle ammunition. I'm almost out. Oh. I didn't know there was cooking oil up there. How many pots have I got? More than enough, apparently. What time is it? Okay, let's make some more water. No, go right ahead. Let's go grab some more wood. Well, that should keep me in wood for a while. Oh, it's funny, his stomach growled and now my stomach has started growling. What time is it? Wow, 28 people watching. Hello everybody. I am mildly curious. Is this sudden uptick because Anna, bless her, has shared and this is everyone on her social media that's come to watch? Or is it because there's a sudden re-interest in the Long Dark because the price dropped? Oops. This is one of the things I'm notorious for doing. I forget to bring enough food in. Alright, cross fingers, maybe what I need now is an Aurora. I am correct, am I not, in thinking that in order to actually make the trade, I actually have to get on the radio to the trader and say, trade complete? Is that correct? Right. And I now, in real life, have to start thinking about getting something to eat. Which means, if you want to see what happens next, oh, so no, I now have to go make lunch, do a few things in real life. Unfortunately, it doesn't involve mouldy venison. I will be back. I'll be back tomorrow, 9 o'clock Greenwich Mean Time, and we will continue and see if I can make myself wolfskin pants, which is the whole point of that last trade. So anyway, thank you everybody for watching. I will see you all next time. Oh, and if you've enjoyed it, you know what to do. Please leave a like and subscribe. And I hope you all have a good day. I will see you all next time. Bye. If I can remember.